Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Logan. That down there is Bear, and I'm in the new truck. Pretty sure I'm just gonna keep a thumbnail, my new truck, but I might just pop it up in here as well. After this, I'd already did some footage of me going to the training yard and practicing over there. I don't have the means to have anything set up to show me actually hooking up the hoses and such, but I do have some footage of me talking about what I did and showing where I'm at. Buddy, did you just take that off? Oh well, it's keeping him busy. That is what the rest of this video is going to be is me over there talking about what I'm doing. I'm glad that I decided not to put myself available for dispatch today and wait until tomorrow, because yesterday I was so busy and the day before that I was so busy that I didn't have time to get to the training pad. Yesterday would have been the only day I could have done it, because I was still making sure I had my permit book, everything was done on here to where it was street legal, so I couldn't even leave the yard the first day I got it anyway. When I woke up, I decided, you know what? There's a few things I need to get, and I want to go over there and practice. So I got a hold of dispatch. I'll let them know I'm available tomorrow for dispatch, 8 a.m. But today I'm going to come over and do the training kind of process on the training tanker, as long as I'm not going to be in the way. So the rest of this video, that's what it is. Thank you again for subscribing. If you could give a like, that would be great. Shoot a comment down below. If you have any suggestions or tips to help me with my hookup and all that kind of stuff to make it better, I guess, let me know. I am on the food grade side, so I'm looking forward to that. I'll still be able to go, I think, to Nestle and stuff, where sometimes certain ones will give you a free candy bar, and, you know, who doesn't like a free candy bar? I know I do. So anyways, thank you again. I might have a few closing words, but if not, thank you for checking in on me. I really appreciate it. Bear's tall enough to pull stuff off the bed now. And I'll do a video in the future just kind of showing the inside of this. They put me in a Peterbilt. I'll go into that in some other video. It's just right now I don't know where anything is supposed to be in here. So I'll see you on the flip side. Hey everybody, you probably can't hear me because of that, but I just thought I'd start this video out. Well, there's probably a clip before this, but I'm here on the training yard and I'm taking my time and hooking things up in the back there, and then I'm gonna hook up the hydraulics and all that. I don't have my camera out to show you me doing that, because I'm just trying to practice and stuff. It is hot as the blue blazes out here, but I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of show you what I got going on back here. This part over here, I swear we had only 3 parts to make that work, but I got 4 on there, but I guess I'm gonna see if it works. And the nicest woman ever, I'm not gonna say anyone's name because, you know, for their own personal privacy, came up and helped me, gave me her number and everything. So if you happen to be watching this, thank you so much. Like you just left just right now. But anyway, let me go ahead and just show you what I got set up here. All right, so I got this thing all secure. I got this thing all secure. I got to tighten this up still. I have it loosened. I already took that off and did all of that. And then I have this over here. Now this is empty. I'm going to be pumping water from there to here, and then here back, because it's got to stay in there when it's done. But I have this all hooked up, and I swear there was only 3 pieces when we were doing training, but I have 4 because there's like a connector in between here. But hopefully I did it right. I'm going to find out. I'm going to start doing things pretty slowly, and then I'm going to go ahead and hook these up over here. That's the hydraulic system. I'm not going to hook up the heat or anything like that. I already tested to make sure it works. Then I'm going to turn on the truck, which, by the way, this is my truck. I'm trying to like hide my numbers or whatever. They put me in a Pete. I'll talk about that later, or maybe I talked about it already. Get that tested, make sure it's working, and then I'm going to vent up top, and then I'm going to get started. But I'm not really going to show that process when I'm doing it, but I might check in while it's pumping. Also, I just want to state, obviously this isn't a training video. I'm not showing anything. I have no business training. This is me practicing before I get dispatch on my first load tomorrow. Thankfully, they're not having any classes today. I think it's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. They don't have any classes or anything going on, so I have all the time in the world to like practice this. So just wanted to state that at the beginning. Okay, it's really loud back here, but anyways, I got it hooked up. That one, a little tricky, so I think I got them on there right. I guess we'll see, because I'm going to test the pressure, make sure there's no leaks. Okay, as you can see, I don't have any leaks coming from here. That was not the case when I first started. A little bit started dripping out. This was on there crooked, I couldn't tell, so I had to redo it, make sure it went over that second little, there's like these two little lines. I had to make sure it was on there properly. It's a little awkward, but it'll take some getting used to. Okay, again, it's probably pretty loud, but I got the pump on, and it's taking all the water out of here, and it's going into here. Nothing's leaking, even though I think I have too many things in here. It's all strapped down and it's working. I mean, I don't have the best memory when I'm first learning, so that's why I'm over here. But this should take about an hour. I think that's what it took us, about an hour to take all the water out of that tank into this one. And then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna put all the water that's in here back in here before I go, because it needs to be in that tank there. All right, well, I'm gonna just hang out. If ever when I need to do a walk around, check and make sure nothing's leaking, everything's working properly, I turn the pump off, it's gonna be fine, and I do another walk around. That's what I just did. I would also like to say that all of the sunscreen that I put like on my entire head is now in my eyes. But yeah, I'm gonna hang out back here while this works. I got a timer set, I'm just keeping an eye on everything. I'm gonna do a walk around in a couple minutes. I'm really glad that I'm able to just practice this again today before going out. I'm holding on to this with two hands. So as you can see now, it's empty. I didn't show before when it was full, but that's okay. So now I'm empty. If I were unloading at a customer, I'd be unloading unhooking all my stuff right now. But before I go, I have to pump all that water back in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now.